What's up, YouTube? It's currently Saturday morning, and your boy is finally going to finish this shit. The solar power bank, blah, 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 finishing it up. I got one final piece I need to open up. I already have the solar charge controller and everything hooked up, but I'm going to show you guys what I got. Move. Let's see. This. Oh, can you see me? Okay. Let me put this in on the wall, and finally hooking this thing up and trying to see if it works. I'm gonna take you guys along the way. So stay tuned. Oh, and hit the like and subscribe button too if you want. Renogy. Oh god, it's heavy, by the way. All right, let's start by taking and opening this nugget up. Let's see. What do I want to use? It's a freaking madhouse in here. Oh, by the way, I got some new lights in here for some upcoming videos. Alright. Not the proper tool for the job, but we're going to use it. Alrighty. Struggle is real. Let's see. I know I have a knife somewhere in here. Where it did. Scissors. I can use those. Alrighty. Let's get this fat nug open. Alright. Cool. You guys are opening it up with me. Alright. Oh god. She's thick. Alright. Looks like temperature sensor, instructions, e-warranty card. We don't need warranties where we're going. And then the unit. Damn, that thing's huge. Alright. See, I was going to put this in my van. I'm going to take up 90% of my van. Just kidding, not 90%. Alright, I'm going to lift this thing out of here. And I don't know if you guys can watch or not. But I'm going to set you over here. Just to keep you going. But yeah, we got instructions. Phone. Possibly use that for something. Pull my pants up so you don't see my ass crack. It's somewhat out. I'm actually going to attempt to set this bad boy up here. Let's see. Oh. Take the condom off. It smells like electronics. Alright. Thick bitch. You guys think that's big enough? I don't know what that's from. Some overspray or something? Who knows? But fudge, this thing is huge. Alright. Like I said, the original plan was to mount this to the wall or in the van. I don't see that happening. That thing is freaking monster. But yeah, I don't even know if you guys can see, or comparison wise, how big this nug is. It's freaking up there. It's got a nice little display. It is all metal, and that's probably contributing to the fact of how much it weighs, for sure. So I have to get creative on this freaking mounting this thing. Thought I was gonna have this done today, but I don't know. All right, I'll once I figure out a plan, I'll bring you guys back to the still on the big nug. All right, so there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 screws you gotta take out. And of course, whoever put them in there, or whatever machine put them in there right. Some of them I'm a little scared I might strip out. But I ain't putting no Loctite or anything on them, which is a good thing because it's kind of counterproductive for them to do that when you got to take this off to install the all the wiring on the inside here. But if I could tell you guys one thing about this unit, is it's built, buddy. It's got some weight to it, and it's probably because it's a charger and inverter, so you can hook this up to the mains and it'll charge your batteries. In the same sense, it'll actually act as a battery backup, so if the power goes out, it'll run your whatever unit or system you got hooked up to it if the power goes out. So that does add some good benefits to it, which I do like that you can actually change the switch that they have. So I imagine you can, they do give you, and I'll show you, hold on in a second, what I'm talking about. Let's see, get this over here. That glare is fucking horrendous. I mean, excuse my French. Let's see. But if you look here, these are the screws I'm talking about. These bad boys right here, and they put them in there tight. Alright, so you got this panel back here you gotta take off in order to gain access to this back panel here, which there's your mains, positive and negative, and then this is the switch I'm actually talking about. It looks like you can wire your own switch in there if you really wanted to. Me, I'm probably just going to use what comes with it. This whole panel comes off. I'm just going to set it up here. And there's your battery temp sensor. And then let's see about hooking this bad boy up. I need to figure out what size or how big of a run. I'm actually just going to set it on that shelf for the time being where that box is. And then run everything. Because I'm running I guess you would call a power strip. I'm going to strip the wires off and then plug it into here. So I'll take you guys back when I'm done. Alright, I got my 2 leads cut. I'm going to go ahead and crimp these bad boys. Put them on there so that I can go ahead and run the wires to the battery. Or already had these installed, so when I put everything up there, I ain't gotta take this panel back off. All I gotta do is hook everything up and be done with it. and then we'll see what she does. And yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm doing with that too. It's probably janky, but you know, people might say some stuff. But you know, it only charges, I think, at like 80 amps maybe, and those are, I think, charge current, or you can do like 100 amps of battery, so I'm not really stressing that. Plus solar charge controller, all that, boom. So I'll bring you back once I get these lugs put on and start on connecting all this stuff. I'll be back. One pow. Alright, so I got these little terminal ends for these screw into styles, because a lot of your solar charge controllers use them too. So I'm actually putting these on the ends. This is just the extension cord I'm going to use for charging the batteries when I don't have enough sun, or you know, the power goes out at my house, and I can use this as a battery backup for the house, charge your phones, flashlights, whatever, power the fridge. And I can actually connect it to my generator too, which is right there, which under all that junk, which I'm gonna clean all this caca up today. So I got these. I'm going to well, only thing you should have to do is actually slide them in, tighten them down, and it basically crimps itself to the wire. So these kits come in handy, which this one I think was like $9. And it comes with a wide variety of actual lugs and sizes that you need to actually do this. So, yep, I'm gonna go ahead. I already got the one for the what do you call it? Power strip. I already got that, and now I got the extension cord. Once that's done, I can put that over there, or you know, first put the screws, put this panel back together, and then hook up to the batteries. See what it does. I'll bring you guys back. All right, I got everything. Well, except for this last screw. Oh god! All right, trying to do this with one hand sucks. Come on. All right, so I basically got everything hooked up. You got the extension cord that goes in there for charging the batteries. I got the power strip and positive and negative. And now it's time to hook it up to the batteries. I'll also be doing the solar charge controller today too, just to get a little juice in these bad boys. And I might even test the charging capabilities of that and put it in the video today. So, all right, everything is wired up, and I'll tidy up the wiring and get it all mounted. This thing is already charging in bulk. Already set it up via the Bluetooth, and like I said, I'm going to go ahead and tidy up this wiring in the future just to get it so it's not all dangling out and up against the wall. But solar is done. This part is temporary because I am going to go through that wall right there after I put the solar panels up. The bigger solar panels right now only got 500 watts of, I think it's like 5 panels. It really only makes like 350 at its best. Of course, I have a big tree right here that blocks a lot of sun. So I got this hooked up. It's actually working. So let me power it on. Let's see. Sorry, you probably got a stupid angle. Not a very good location for it for right now, but I'm gonna build a wooden thing that sits it like right here. And I didn't install the remote yet because I gotta finish this. Once that's done and all this wiring's done for the I got a port here, USB, for charging phones in case the power goes out and stuff like that. And I also have a tablet I'm mounting right here that's going to use the Victron software, and I can monitor everything remotely on my phone. So I'm going to be installing that at a later date. That's a lot of wiring. I just got this done this weekend. But this thing is running, and I did bundle that all up right there for right now. But I'm gonna going to hook something up and show you that it works. Alright, I got a dusty ass fan I got from inside my garage, so I'm going to use that to test it to make sure it works. This is actually the first time turning it on. So, well, not the unit, but you know, using the power from it. So let's see what she does. Nice. Alright, that works. Now, when I first started the unit up, the fan was like full blast and it was loud as hell. Now, I'm sure that once you actually put 2,000 watts through this thing, it's actually going to be loud. But just running a fan, it doesn't seem to kick it on at all. Like I said, I haven't. But I also haven't tried the charge circuit on it yet. I don't know. It might turn on the fan for that as well. But let me see if I can pull this up on my phone and show you what this thing pulls on standby. Which I'll put you guys right here. Boop. Alright, so I'll pull it up on my phone. Alright, so now I got the Victron app pulling up. It takes a little bit. Fetching data. Alright, so far, right now, we are charging at 5 watts. Because, I mean, it's a cloudy day. Really cloudy day. But as it's running, I got the smart shunt too. Let's see on standby. So just sitting here with the inverter on, which sucks, but it's pulling 19 watts just sitting here. So, and as of right now, it says we can run for 15 hours that way. Standby power is pretty high, if I'm honest. But let's see if that changes when I turn the fan on. Fan is on. Now we are pulling 7 amps at 100 watts. So, got that. Alright, so I'm going to come back and charge it with the inverter. Be right back. Alright, so let's see what it's charging with the shore power. Or generator, whatever you want to call it. Smart shunt. Charging, right now it is charging at 800 watts. Or 95 amps. Or 65 amps, sorry. Yeah, 95 amps. But yeah, 65 amps is what it's charging at. It's doing it pretty currently, pretty consistently. So let's go to the Renogy app and look at the batteries. Let's see what the batteries are charging at. So their app's called DC Home. I believe that's what it's called. And let's see, I should see all 3 of my batteries. It's loading. Alright, so they're actually showing state of charge at 38%, 38%, 35%. And their one is charging at 18 amps, 25 amps, and 23 amps. So I think with this one, I don't know, it might have gotten low because I was messing around with it in the van. But I tried to charge them pretty quick.
But yeah, 65 amps is what it's charging at. Through the app, this is pretty consistent with the shunt, so it's actually pretty good. And as per the app, it says it will be fully charged in 5.6 hours, or 5.5 hours. So it's charging pretty quickly. I know my solar wouldn't do that. But let's see, let's go back to the Victron app and look at the solar charge controller, see what it's contributing. So we go back, solar charge controller, and boom. It's contributing, well, it was 16 watts. And 1.4 amps. Yep. Okay. Alright, so my solar charge controller ain't doing dick right now, but the shore power is. So I'm actually going to charge these batteries up fully and do some major testing on it. I'm going to try to see if I can find as many things as I can as possible to get 2,000 watts and really push it and see what we got. But I got 6 hours to wait. So you guys, I'll give you an update in another video. But I am going to start doing testing like little inverters, stuff like that on my channel. So I'm going to be testing this one, and I ordered like 4 more. Dirt cheap. I'm going to see if I can get them to fail. And then take them apart, see where they failed. And I ordered all kinds of different ones. Name brand ones. I think one of them was like Energizer makes it. But I'll see you guys later. Like and subscribe. Oh, by the way, the fan does run constantly while it's charging, but makes sense. Dissipating heat.